Today is Thursday, Parashat Haszinu. It's a day after Yom Kippur. It's a special period of the year. It started on Rosh Chodesh Elul, the beginning of the month of Elul, when for 40 days we said the Slichot, and the days of the Slichot culminated on Yom Kippur. A very unique day in the year, a day that has a glow, special glow that shines on the world, that brings us a certain purity of the mind, a certain clarity of conscience. This is when we realize our mistakes of the past, and Hashem is right there to forgive us on Yom Kippur. It's a day of forgiveness. It's a day also that shows the incredible unity of Am Yisrael when everybody connects and comes to the synagogue to pray, a day dedicated to spirituality. And the Pasuk says, Or zaru ala tzaddik ul yishrelev simcha. Yishrelev is those who are upright of heart. They'll get simcha, happiness. How do you get upright of heart? The day of Yom Kippur helps us to be yishrelev. After that day that has a special sense of purity of heart, of a kind of a strong sense of conscience to do good, to be what really Hashem created us to be forgiven for our past mistakes. So that day is very special. But right after we finish that day, we get a special sense that have been uplifted and have enjoyed the day of total spirituality. We go now into the mitzvot associated with Sukkot, a holiday that is all about celebrating a time of happiness. We going to be building the Sukkah now in preparation for Sukkot. There are many mitzvot that we do, but this mitzvah of Sukkah surrounds us. We sit within the mitzvah, so that all of ourselves, all our body is surrounded by the mitzvah of the Sukkah. And the Sukkah is representative of the spiritual, the divine clouds that surrounded the Jewish people, but also the divine protection that surrounds us. The spiritual enveloping, so to speak, of us is represented by the Sukkah, as we realize that what is important is not the physical, is not the material. It's not, you could have a fortress with a strong security system, with deadbolts in your doors, and you might still feel a sense of insecurity. But if you have the protection of Hashem, it could be a flimsy sort of structure, like the Sukkah doesn't have even a roof that would protect you from the rain or from some of the heat. But yet, it's representative of the protection of Hashem, and that is where you feel secure in the faith of Hashem. It's not about physical security, it's more about spiritual protection. That's what Sukkot is about. One of the aspects of Sukkot. And then we have, of course, the mitzvah of the Lulav and Etrog. We'll speak some more about that another time. And it's a holiday that involves beautiful mitzvot to prepare for. And now, right after the day of Kippur, is the day to get busy with those things, to make sure that you acquire a Lulav, Etrog, Hadas, and Arava, that you build a Sukkah so that all the meals are in the Sukkah. And may we all have a very joyous holiday of Sukkot. Amen. Keri Ratzon. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.